Welcome to Glossimer News, a broadcast from the Augmented Intelligence Division of FrankiVerse Media. Here in this curious corner of the multiverse, human creativity and quantum algorithms collaborate across timelines to bring you microbursts of fictional updates, character sightings, and dimension-jumping headlines. This episode has been curated and infused by the energetic signature of its author, Abernathy, also known as Franki Angel, and rendered in partnership with Notebook.lm and other AI tools experimenting with creative nuance. Now, sit back and enjoy this transmission from somewhere elsewhere in the FrankiVerse. Interview with Abernathy, Franklin, the multiversal PR maven who's changing how we see reality. By Abernathy, Nikki, Franklin's special correspondent for interdimensional affairs. Quantum kudos to the blue dudes from the Orion portal. I snagged these nachos from, Franki announces, settling into her interview with characteristic casualness. They have great taste in bar food. Don't worry, I left some good karma in their field in exchange for the nibbles. Franki, cosmically known for her generous spirit, offers me her plate of nachos that appear to be glowing blue, and I politely decline with a shake of the head and a wave of the hand. Suit yourself, Franki shrugs. Known throughout multiple realities as the founder of FrankiVerse Media, which began as Franki's paranormal PR, this particular iteration of Abernathy Franklin has made quite the name for herself, helping supernatural entities rebrand their public image. From demons seeking career changes to misunderstood cryptids, Franki's client list reads like a who's who of the metaphysical realm. Look, everybody's got their story, right? She says, materializing a perfectly toasted sandwich from what appears to be thin air. Take Edon Lux, used to be abandoned, demon of the bottomless pit. Now she's designing formal wear for B-list celebrities. Sometimes you just need someone to see your potential. Among the infinite versions of Abernathy Franklin traversing the multiverse, Franki stands out for her unique blend of cosmic wisdom and unapologetic snacking habits. When asked about her seemingly endless supply of interdimensionally sourced refreshments, she simply grins. Reality's a buffet, friend. The more you partake of the flavors you like best, the more flavors you like best that there are to partake of. But don't let her casual demeanor fool you. Franki's PR firm has successfully rebranded everything from ancient deities to misunderstood paranormal phenomena. Had this one ghost client, she recalls, fishing what appears to be a 12th century pastry from her pocket, absolutely convinced they had to keep rattling chains and moaning to maintain their ghostly street cred. We got them into interpretive shuffle dance instead. Much more fulfilling, she says with a mouthful. And the paranormal investigation crowd is loving the new vibes. Her current project. Working with some fairy folk who are tired of the whole tiny wings and pixie dust stereotype. They're actually like magical quantum physicists, you know? Yeah, sure, they occasionally turn milk sour or bump you out of your linear timeline, but they also can incarnate as 14-foot-tall improv comedians with some great material. Remind me to take you to a fourth-density speakeasy I know in Paris sometime. When asked about her relationship with other Abernathy variants, Franki's expression turns thoughtful, at least until she spots a dimensional portal opening near the coffee shop's pastry counter. Oh, love all my other selves. Bernie's great with the creative writing. Franny Lynn's got the best consciousness-expanding substances this side of the Pleiades. And don't get me started on Fabian's ghost hunting adventures. Though between you and me, she adds with a conspiratorial wink, I think G. Sam sometimes wishes we'd cause a little less interdimensional chaos for her to clean up. She is a genius at working with those DMT spiders to revise timelines, though. As our interview concludes, Franki is already eyeing her next adventure. Got a meeting with the Loch Ness Monster's agent. Nessie is looking to go land dweller for a while and could do without the pitchforks and screaming, if you get what I mean. With a final grin and a wave, she steps through what appears to be a shimmering tear in reality, leaving behind only the faint scent of interdimensional street food and the distinct impression that the multiverse is in surprisingly capable hands. For more multidimensional fun, games and interviews with rad humans, subscribe to Franki's podcast network on YouTube. Like a cosmic plate of nachos, don't forget to share with your friends. Watch out for the sliced black holes, They look like your standard black olive, but they are portals to anywhere in the universe. Franki recommends dimension hopping on at least a half-full stomach. This episode of Glossimer News was brought to you by the Augmented Intelligence Division of FrankiVerse Media. For more human-generated transmissions, tune into the FrankiVerse Fiction podcast, or visit frankiwashere.com to explore merch, art, and future broadcasts. Want to see the human behind the voice? Join Franki and friends on Franki's podcast network, streaming now on YouTube and wherever interdimensional podcasts are not banned. Stay weird. Stay calm. Stay tuned.